Good morning. I am here in Kattupadi, Vellore, India. I'm going to show you something miraculous. It's a miracle of nature. Uh, this year, United Nations is celebrating the International Year of Pulses 2016. Pulses, they are packed with protein. Our future depends on pulses. Pulses come in three categories. They are dried beans and peas and lentils. These are the three major categories. And I am having here, this is also comes in pulses, but this is oil pulses. Peanuts, soya beans. They contain oil. The other beans and other peas and other lentils, they don't contain oil. They contain protein and they contain carbohydrates and they contain enzymes and medical properties. And this is so beautiful. And 20 years back we have been eating these pulses abundantly, but now because of monoculture, because of globalization, people want to eat fast food, and at what cost? It's cost our health. And you stand in line in the doctor's office, and today we eat a lot of meat because we need protein, but we are getting very bad stuff from the meat. You get protein, at the same time you get sickness. But in beans and peas and lentils, there is no cholesterol, absolutely. And they give you only good protein, and you never go to doctors. So I think International Year of Pulses is creating an awareness among the people to go back to our traditional foods. Our ancestors were smart enough to adapt to their environment. And today, eating pulses is also another aspect of our adaptation to the environment. Because the cereals we have been eating a lot, rice, rye, maize and wheat, all these corns, they're good, but they give a lot of gas trouble, you know what I mean? And you eat a lot of them, and the nutrients deficient, the cereals, even though they are good in carbohydrates. But now, United Nations International Year of Peace is just telling, pulses, simply telling you, adaptation in future. There's water scarcity and water problem, and the land is polluted, soil is not having any productivity as it used to. So in the future probably there will be a dangerous in food security, and there will be food shortage. So sensing all that, United Nations is recommending to go for pulses. Pulses require a small amount of land and no water even, and no fertilizer absolutely, and then you throw them and you eat them, at the same you get nutrients, vitamin B. And why not? We should educate our younger generations to go for pulses to add in their diet and encourage some beautiful recipes around the world. It's called slow food movement. It's just opposite to fast food movement. Fast food is not fast food. Okay, fast food is, burgers, hamburgers, hot dog, french fries. It's very bad for you. Slow food is traditional food like pulses, peas, chickpeas, beans, rye beans, lentils, pigeon peas. India is abundant of pigeon peas. We call it thoram parup. Everywhere there is thoram parup. So pigeon peas are very, very good for you. And this is the thing what I want to show you today. See the peanuts. It has got extraordinary technology built inside this peanuts. These peanuts can tap nitrogen from the atmosphere. Smart, isn't it? There is 72% of nitrogen in the atmosphere, 21% oxygen, the rest is the greenhouse gases. But here you see, this root system, it is called nitrogen fixing nodules. See here, small, round nodules here, small nodules here. round, 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 round. See the round? They are technological marvel, and they fix nitrogen from the atmosphere. They take the nitrogen and then they store nitrogen in their roots and they dispense to peanuts, to groundnuts, and the nitrogen is charged to all the way to the plant here. This full of nitrogen rich plant you are looking at here. But the other plants can't fix nitrogen. The other plants like coconut tree behind me or teak tree, they can't fix nitrogen because they don't have this technology built in their root systems. So this plant takes, in other words, fertilizer directly from the atmosphere. Today the industries, they take nitrogen from the atmosphere, they create urea or ammonia and they sell for so much money, and the farmers, they put them in the soil, and actually chemicals are no good and they kill our earthworms and microscopic bacteria. But this nitrogen doesn't kill anything, it enhances. In fact, most of the microscopic bacteria, they are known as the nitrogen fixers. They also fix nitrogen to the land. That's why they are stewards of the land. They have been taking care of this land for the past 4.5 billion years, and they are the real stewards. So this nitrogen fixation goes into peanuts, and when we eat peanuts, those nitrates are deposited in our body. We need magnesium, we need potassium, we need calcium. Everything is fixed by the nitrogen fixing, these small nodules. They are the greatest miraculous. Your cell phone is not the most complex item, or your television, or your computer, or shuttle, or airplane. No, this is the most amazing technology, the nodules. We can never recreate them. We can never. Let me take another plant. Let me, my assistant is getting those plants. I will show you little closer. So this is the nodules. See here? This is very clear here. This is the nodules. See? You can't. Even 5,000 Abdul Kalams can never create these items. This is a technological marvel. The nature has created it. So, and then not only it gives nitrogen to the peanuts and to the plant and to the land, it dispenses the whole nitrogen to the land. That's our ancestors always, they cultivated the pulse crop, like peanut crop. And then next 2 crops, you can cultivate cereal, or you can cultivate other vegetable garden. The nitrogen is already there. So you need not bring and input more fertilizer. No need. Once you grow these peanuts, other 2 crops, the whole year, that nitrogen is good for you. You know what? These peanuts can fix in 1 acre of land 200 kilograms of nitrogen. Urea mutentra. So, any kilo 50 kilograms cost about $7. $7 urea. So it gives you 200 kilograms, which means 28 times. No, it is 1 acre of land. It really gives you 200 kilograms of nitrogen. That's amazing. So this is absolutely free. And you know what? And then crop is over, farmer is taking the peanuts, the nodules are all discarded in the field, and you can see the whole field is full of peanut leaves. These are going to be dried by the sun, and they dry and they die and they compost in the land itself. And they die, they become recycled, full of nitrogen, full of nitrogen. As I told you, 200 kilograms of urea right here. These are the leaves which again die and they enrich the soil. See, nature does so beautifully, and we did not bring any chemicals and kill our soil. That is what we have been doing. And Pope Francis in his encyclical Laudato Si, he recommends organic farming, this kind of stuff. And he doesn't want farmers to kill the land, pouring lot of chemicals. And the industrial farming, he denounces every bit of, he encourages small farmers. And he's telling that you have to create a market and you have to create an infrastructure to encourage small farmers to cultivate this kind of stuff. So pulses are very important. International Year of Pulses 2016 is a blessing from United Nations, and we should create awareness, and we encourage our farmers to produce more pulses, and we need to create market for them. After producing, people they don't buy means the multinational corporations, they encourage only monoculture. They create need and at last they produce and they push in the markets. And it is a hegemony. It is a exploitation. People should create their own needs, not the market should create needs. That's what's happening right now. So if people long to eat a lot of pulses, I think we should provide them. So this year, encourage people to eat a lot of pulses, especially peanuts. Everybody knows it, peanut butter, peanut sandwiches. There's a lot of awareness about peanuts. The other beans, the dried beans like hyacinth seed or field seed, we call it avaraka, mochaka, and we call also pigeon pea, that's a tovaram parapu. All these things are good for you, good protein, and they are health consciously produced, and also there is no cholesterol absolutely, and it can reduce your medical bills considerably. And I think let us use these miracle plants because they produce lot of nitrogen. All the pea plants, all the bean plants, all the lentil plants, all the peanut plants, all the soya bean plants, they are nitrogen fixers. So they know how to take care of the land. And it's not that humans create urea. Sometimes humans, we are foolish because we think that we know everything. By creating urea that we have done something miraculous. No, that's foolishness. This is miraculous. This is done naturally, without any side effect, without any damage to the ecosystems, to the land, to the organisms. But our fertilizer company, they create hundreds of problems. They destroy land, they kill insects, they demise all the microscopic bacteria. I think we should allow nature to do her job. We should always think that nature is smarter than us. Don't try to outsmart nature. You will goof off and you will fail. And that's what we fail. Green revolution is a big failure because we rely too much on our own brain, too much on our own self-interest. But here is the God's way. Let us allow God to function in the natural ecosystem. And let us celebrate earnestly the United Nations International Year of the Pulses 2016. Thank you and God bless and bye.